Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me today. So you can see that today I have a special guest. If you want to find out who this is, then please keep on watching. Okay, so today I have a special guest, Markus, and we actually went to university together. I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was, but it was a very long time ago. And we used to sit in pure mathematics lectures together. And so our friendship goes a really long way. And we kind of went in different directions with our maths learning at university. So I'm going to let Markus explain to you what he does now. And then I also have a very exciting announcement. So please stay tuned till the end of this video for that very exciting announcement. Okay, so Markus, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Sometimes it's in a party situation, it's not easy to explain what I do. But I suppose the short answer is I am a designer as well as innovation consultant. So besides obviously meeting Jennifer in first year mathematics in university, in which I was studying engineering, but I've moved along in very different direction. And subsequently, I was trained as a product designer. So it is true that I do have a DNA of a designer, besides being an engineer. But besides that, then I moved into the area of brand and brand strategy. So it really speaks about designing entire ecosystems of visual communication and word communication to really shape, I guess, the perception as well as experience of entire brands. You know, like a lot of food brands, a lot of service brands like airlines, so on and so forth. And in the last 10 years or so, then I moved into an area called service design, being underpinned by the philosophy of design thinking. And that is really speaking about designing end-to-end experiences as well as services for banks, for airlines, insurance companies, and hopefully now also education experiences, because everything is, basically everything delivered by a service is a set of experiences. So it's a
Yes.
fascinating area that you
Yes.
don't even have a term for, 5 years
No,
ago.
no, that's right. And so you mentioned the design thinking process
Mhm.
and how that helps you in the corporate setting as well. I know that you also teach on a lot of courses. Is that right? You actually teach at tertiary level this course.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What
In
does that
in
entail?
Well, basically, it entails, because design thinking and service design is such a new field, in whether you're in corporate, whether you're in academia, and I've also been involved with governments as well. Basically,
Right.
any organization that delivers a service. And as such, it requires a very different set of processes, a different mindsets, and to a certain degree, even a different set of organization to enable that to happen. So inevitably, whether I like it or not, whether it's formal training or training in a way on consulting jobs, I have to really change people's mindsets and give them new tools. And a lot of it is extremely interdisciplinary. It could be the one person who's basically running the accounts, all the way to the IT people, researchers, obviously. But regardless, it involves quite a lot of training. And I have, in probably the last 8 years or so, been developing as well as delivering a lot of training for different organizations for that.
Okay, which
Yeah.
leads us now to a very exciting announcement. So, with Marcus's design background and design thinking background, and his experience in the corporate world, as well as training in different organizations, and my background in education, we thought that we would create the perfect synergy in helping educators understand the design thinking process better. So, we are so excited to announce that we are launching a 2-week online course called Designing for Learner Agency. It's an introduction to the design thinking process. It's for pre-K to 12 educators of all discipline areas. And it will be a combination of synchronous and asynchronous learning so that we model the most effective e-learning practices. So if you would like to join us on this 2-week journey into design thinking and introduction, please watch out on our social media. So either on Twitter, my Twitter handle is @JenniferWathall, and I'll just put it in the description box below. And we'll be announcing registration and enrollment details soon. So we really hope that you will join us in this exciting journey to help our students and to help educators be able to build creative confidence and to navigate ambiguity and solve
Absolutely.
problems in this creative way. So Markus, I'm so excited. Any last words?
As am I. As I said, I think one of the things that really got us together, and surprisingly, the sort of thinking embodied in design thinking, as well as in, I suppose, more inquiry-based education system is becoming so important. And what really got me excited around this is also, for all these years I've been working in New York, for example, in Sydney, and then over in Shanghai, and now back in Hong Kong, I come across people from all types of educational backgrounds, not only in terms of their subject matter, but overall what system they came from, and the degree of ability to think abstractly or to think in critical ways is getting so important, especially when I teach design thinking. So it's really exciting, and I think we are in a way, a pivot point for education with everything that we're seeing, and what education needs to produce. And just really excited, hopefully, that to meet more of you in this course, because I genuinely believe that this will be the beginning of something really exciting and really important for us.
I think so too, to have an impact on the education system and our learners and preparing them for the future. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to put a comment in the section below. And Markus and I hope to see you in our 2-week online course. Bye.
Bye.